My Gavan and Melonine, and well met indeed. I'm Arachia Galadirthan, head of the modding team behind Divide and Conquer. And welcome back to Warhammer 2 as we continue on as the Wood Elves, the Heralds of Ariel. Ariel. Oh, no, Hexfall is no longer held by Nagaron. Oh, that's interesting. In the last episode, we did all right. Unfortunately, Erin Lascallon has been attacked by a plague, which is going to last for the next ridiculous number of turns. Tells me somewhere down there. 4 more turns we have, in which time I think this army is probably going to die. But the army is affected by the plague anyway, so it made sense to keep it here, because then if that army attacks, at least we've got a few more troops. So Pestilence doing what their name suggests and spreading pestilence, which is brilliant. Over on the other side, however, we've done very well, and we have forced back Clan Moors. Deathmaster Snikch was destroyed utterly in a very, very easy battle, to be honest. We are now just moving Moors out and taking back Lost Plateau and Mount Arachnos. We also, of course, defeated Hagrafe and their legendary lord, Malus Darkblade, and sent them packing. So we're doing all right down here. Now, one of the reasons why we desperately want to get Nagaron on side is because, of course, you can only trade with nations if your capital city has a land or sea connection to them. And as we won't have any sea connections to anyone, because our capital is all the way up here in Lothlorien, Nagaron is likely to be the only trading partner we're ever actually able to get. So we really would like to stop being at war with them so that we can get a bit more money by trading with our nearest neighbours. In the last episode, someone commented saying, did I realise I got the Sword of Cain? And I was surprised at that comment, and my surprise was turned to vindication, because we don't have the Sword of Cain. It was simply a message saying the Sword of Cain is available in the shrine once again for people that want to go and get it. And I did think that, because I was fairly certain you have to go all the way over here to get the Sword of Cain from the Shrine of Cain. Maybe you can capture it off of someone who already has it. I assume you can do that, but I'm not 100% certain. But we are at an end turn, with our eyes mostly turned at the moment on Erun Lascallon, because we need to ensure this place does not bloody well fall. We've got a bit of extra money, and I am going to use it to get a better garrison, because the income will be resolved once the plague passes. And as you can see, the Huntmaster's expedition has come in and taken Chakwa and gotten involved in the wars here. Although we're now being raided as well. But we can't hit that Pestilence army. Our army is battered and bruised, and we need it to be revived. And they will smash us if we hit them, which is... So we just can't move on them at the moment. Dates Trove. Immune to attrition, all armies. Let's do that.
Oh, mighty Lord. The fates have surely selected
Oh.
you.
Oh, nice. We got loads of money. Oh, fantastic. And we're being raided. An objective has been issued. Have 400 health in Athel Lauren. So Athel Lauren is constantly grows because of the forests healed, which is interesting because we've only healed one. So I wonder if someone else has healed a forest. Does it tell us if others have healed forests? No, it must be surely only a mechanic for us. Yeah, it is, absolutely. But we've only healed Lothlorien. But that sends 7 points to Athelloren. That's insane. Our victory conditions, by the way, I'm not sure I touched on this. I looked at them before the start of the last one. There's short and long, and the only difference is take more regions. So the short one is get Athelloren to full health and then win the quest battle that ensues thereafter. And complete the Ritual of Rebirth for Athelloren itself. And the long one is the same thing, except also claim all 8 forests and complete the ritual in them all. And that's it. So you really, really don't need to worry about anything other than the forest when you're playing as the Wood Elves. Everything else is just unnecessary. Oh, we have an actual fight on our hands. Boyle Rolk is the first army, but he's being backed up by Caracas, the capital city of Venezuela, and Trab, sorry. Be foolish for them to have a normal name. 3 clan rats, 2 warpfire throwers, night runners. Well, night runners are a bit of a nuisance because they pop up out of nowhere. Skaven slave slingers, no trouble there. But of course, the real army is Caracas. Obviously, that's not how the Venezuelan capital is spelt, but it's pronounced the same. We've got some spears, no real threat there. More spears, lots of Skaven slaves, rattling guns. We'll need to deal with those, but this is our best army, isn't it? Yes, we're going to smash this to Kingdom Come. But let's just divvy out some banners. Armor piercing weapon damage +5. Let's give that to one of our weaker melee units. And leadership +8. Oh, that doesn't really matter who you go to. Give you to the Waystalker, what the hell. They have the highest chance of being caught out. Now, I can Lightning Strike, which means we'll take out Boyle Rolk on his own. But I'm not sure it matters all that much, to be honest, because we're going to hit the town afterwards anyway, and he's only one person. But no, we might as well. There's no point not, isn't there? Right, always quick save, because you never know it's going to crash. We'll just real quick hop in and kill this guy, and then we'll fight the real battle. I mean, why would you not do this? Why would you not do this? Lightning Strike strikes me, if you'll pardon the pun, as quite possibly the most broken feature of this game. And particularly, I enjoyed it an awful lot when I played as, I think it was Alethanar. Was it Alethanar? Who every single battle he ever fights is a Lightning Strike, if memory serves. Was that him? I think it was. And it just made it outrageously easy to attack anyone all the time. Right, let's start deployment. Very simple battle this time. Hawk Riders, off you go. Those that can walk forwards. We haven't got the one that lets me deploy her forwards yet. Alright, so he's hidden out there somewhere. And if he comes for our main army, I mean, let him try, to be honest. Oh, there he is. Haha, huzzah. I know that the Volley of Kurnos isn't actually that good against a single target, but, I mean, we might as well use it. Team 2, target him. Team U, target him. Team 4, come in and target him if you can. And Team 1, there we go, we can go up to full speed now. Team 1, let's fly you over here. Get behind him, because he's probably going to run away before he dies, to be honest. Sisters come get close as well. And... no, do not let him get away. Ah, they're easier to kill once they've broken. Oh, that's interesting. Well, at least that's one Master Assassin taken out. Come on, everyone. Oh, we got him. Nice. Jolly good, jolly good. It doesn't take too long to load in and out of battles, so don't mind that too much. Too much. Right. Oh, how did we lose someone? Who died? Oh. What? Why did you lose a Hawk Rider? You must have attacked yourselves, because he can't hit you. Well, anyway, he's dead. As that's at least there will be one less hero unit in the battle that is about to play out.
When do we fight?
Oh, when we got upgraded, we leveled up. That was very worthwhile then. Right, so we're going into battle, so let's make this count. We can rally, which is what we were hoping to go for, so that we can get up to these higher tiers, where we can start getting really good. Oh, no, that's physical resistance for defensive units, but only when they're rank 7 and above. Same for all. In fact, that applies to all, doesn't it? So everything has to be at least rank 7 before these things start applying to them. Missile resistance for Treekin and Treeman. Melee attack for Treekin, Treeman. Melee defense. So that's just all round making the forest better. All round making... oh, yeah, that's all cavalry, essentially, isn't it? Charge bonus, missile strength. Oh, no, Sisters of the Thorn and Glade. Oh, no, yeah, it's all mounted cavalry. So that's cavalry-based in all regards, and that's the one that we would want. Missile resistance to ammunition and range for all of our archers. Alternatively, we can keep going down these. Upkeep's down for flying units, and then they can deploy outside the deployment zone. Ambush success increases. Gain 1 additional forest health for winning battles, or the spirit. Additional volley of Kurnos, an additional number of... it's not too bad, is it? Not too bad at all, really. We don't want to do that because our Daith button's broken. And the one that we've not done is making them specifically better. To be honest, I think I might now turn and make them better, because that one, you have to have units above tier 7. Now, granted, all of ours are above tier 7. But what if this army dies and we get another one? That's a completely wasted slot. So I think it's probably about time. Don't they go to rank 40? So we've got 12 more points, 11 more points, depending on where this point counts. I think we probably will start making them a bit better. But I'm tempted to get that so I can start the Lord out. Yeah, let's improve the Hawk and allow us to Vanguard out. We'll start that off, and then we'll go down the Bow and Blade line. And Ariel, just keep improving your down the magic line. That's what we really want from you. All right, let's do it. So yeah, it was 1 Hawk Rider died.
When do we fight?
Probably by our own forces. Now again, I can Lightning Strike, and then... ah, no, it makes no difference this time, because this is just the city. Right, if he'd been standing outside the city, we would have been able to get away with it, but alas. So, Caracas and Trab.
A regrettable necessity.
A regrettable necessity. It's not regrettable. The Skaven should not be allowed to live. It's disappointing that it doesn't let you see what the reinforcements have once you get to this screen. Because it would be, whilst you're waiting for it to load, is a much better time to look through everything that's coming against you. Now, the Rattling guns we really want to take out, but we should be able to take them out fairly easily. This is the disgusting blight that is Skaven home regions. Always dead trees and dead ground, dead buildings. And accompanying them will be the dead Skaven, who we shall send to their graves. Right, we attack them, but that won't really make any difference because we massively outnumber them in arrow capacity, in arrow fire. So if we pull back, they will come to us. And I think, to be honest, that's probably preferred. There's a nice hill here without much tree cover for them. So we will start with you guys being a bit further forward, as with the Hawk Riders, because they don't have many ranged units. And the Hawk Riders, you're going to take out the Rattling guns. She can now start out there with you. Change you to target the units instead of the generals. Commanders, heroes, lords, and all. And Ariel, you lead the main line that we're going to fall back to. Right, slow it down. So, Team 4, if you would, take up position slightly just slightly further back. And you guys as well. And Ariel, go right in the middle so that you're helping everyone as much as you can with your aura of aid. Alright, and then find me these Rattling guns and kill them. Oh, they're disappearing into the trees. They shouldn't be hard to find. They are rats carrying giant machine guns. Oh, those are warp fires. They don't have very many ranged options, so they're not hitting us yet. But we should pull away from that forest line because the enemy's just going to appear in front of us. So let's get them running already. We'll have more than enough time to use their arrows when the time comes in a moment. And look, we're just wasting all of our shots at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, we're just wasting all of our shots. So pull back, and Hawk Riders, don't fire at will for the moment. Because you are just shooting nothing. Interesting that although look at this grouping here, Poisoned Wind Globadiers, doesn't really matter which one you shoot at, the fact that they're all grouped together is going to work fantastically. Hit them, hit them, hit them, hit them, hit them. Yes, in they come, just smashing into that large collection of disgusting rabbit. I know I might go over the top with how much I hate the Skaven, and I don't do that just to make the video entertaining. I just really hate the Skaven, and it helps me play the game more when I really get into how much I hate the Skaven. Because I can't really put into words how much I really despise them. I just can't think of a faction more boring to play as than the Skaven. Right, anyway, you're running away, but now please do feel free to shoot back as you run. We've done a lot of damage already, and already it's twisting in our favour, despite we're outnumbered 3-1. That's how bad these fools are. But we still haven't found the Rattling gun. Now, they won't have any reinforcements coming in this battle, because this is as far back as they can retreat, essentially, into the town itself. So the town army and the main army just merge together to form one big army. And that's what we're up against. Now, we can speed it up. Oh, they called out their... that clan rats thing seems to never really do anything, to be honest. I don't think I've ever known it have an effect. They arrive and then they always instantly run away. But I suppose its chief thing that it's doing, that we need to definitely stop it doing, is getting all of our units to shoot at it. Warp fire throwers. Trab is an engineer. Oh, have we got them over here? Warp fire. Warp fire. There they are. There they are. Right hand side. Right, Hawk Riders, over we go.
Eager and ready.
Yeah, if they're sending these things on us, let's not shoot at them. Let's just kill them. Melee them to death. Right. Defensive line, move further forward. Let's slow this down a bit while we do that. Main archers, you are now free to fire at will. And I'd like you to take that left-hand side, so if you get attacked, because these ones aren't as good in melee, I don't think. And pull them back to take the right-hand side. They're now firing at will. Team 4 is firing. She's firing. You can go a bit further forward. Alright. And if you would call in our Glade Guard, the free one, I'd like it to go over there to help on that left-hand flank. Of course, we have got all of our spells as well, remember. Oh, there's the Rattling Guns. Get the Hawk Riders over to them. The only problem, though, is that in order to get her Forest Dragon, we need to attack Nagarond, which is totally unrelated to this battle, but it's just something I'm ruminating on as we wait for the Skaven to come forward.
My bow hungers.
Alright, they're in position. Yeah, feel free to target the wrong unit. Move above them, move so you're out of the range of many of these other things. There we are, and then just finish those if you would. Oh, this is going to be such an easy battle. There's Dart of Doom on the Chieftain. Oh, he's riding a large beastie. Oh, but he didn't like that. That took a lot of damage. Nice. Alright, you're getting blasted by all of this range. Well, let's volley them. That should kill pretty much all of those. That's a lot of damage. Yes, nice. And you've kept most of their ranged units back, which has helped break up their army. But now bring their army back towards us. Oh yeah, this is basically over. Let's speed this up. We don't need to sit here and watch Ratmen die to arrow fire, because that's all that's going to happen. We haven't even needed to use Ariel. I mean, just look at that. It's ridiculous. We've not even lost 10 people. We haven't even lost 10 people, and they've lost over half. Oh dear, they're really bad without a good solid lord in front of them, aren't they? But then they're bad because this is just an army of Skaven slaves. This is what happens when you send Skaven slaves against a dedicated archer army. You might as well use your abilities. They carry over, don't they? Anyway, let's speed it up. Where's the general? What happened to him? Kill a few more if they're within range. Oh no, why? That's the end. That's of course, no. They're all going to die anyway. We captured the tower. 8 people lost their lives and 2,000 Skaven lost theirs. 252 kills, far and away, the Sisters of Twilight. They're doing so well now they're getting up in the ranks. And having them with Ariel together, it makes me feel invincible. We are fearless and dauntless. None of these foul vermin can hold a candle to the armies of the Wood Elves. I'm really enjoying this playthrough, I have to confess. It's not at any point yet proven to be a, oh, I need to record today. Whereas sometimes with Divide and Conquer, I've been recording Divide and Conquer videos now for 6 years. And sometimes you come to the video and you think, oh, I don't really fancy playing DAC today, but I will. I don't hate the idea. But Warhammer 2 is always a joy, and that's why I'm afraid it will probably always appear, because it's just so much fun to play. We're going to occupy this heathland. We killed all of those. We went up a level again. It's so easy to go up a level, isn't it? Alright, we've already got that one, so shall we go for that one? Get the Untainted and the boost to the province. She went up, she upgraded. Wrath of the Wood. Passive ability. Constant. Affects all allies in range. Wrath of the Wood. Plus 12% base missile damage. Plus 12% armor piercing missile damage. That is not bad. We will definitely be taking that. Right, we can't move out, but we don't necessarily need to go and get Arachnos. It's not a heathland, and it will annoy the Dark Elves even more. And at the moment, it is acting as a barrier for us and Clan Moors, who they have no relations with. Yes, I will definitely do that. Yes. The tide is turning, Nagarond. Oh, they're not down for it. But who's the other one that we're all with? Cult of Pleasure. What do you guys fancy?
No.
Why do you not want an alliance? You're absolutely trapped. Alright, so we won't take Mount Arachnos. So all we're going to do with this army now, really, is sit and wait until the Entwife Wood is upgraded. And it's going up by 7 points. Oh, because of the battles and raising. That's really close, though. We might be able to do it without having to get the defensive alliance with Kar, Sabar, and the Dune Kingdoms. Dune Kingdoms. Speaking of Dune, that film looks really good. I want to reread the book before it comes out this year, though, so that I'm re-familiarised with it. Oh, we're not losing very much money, and we can upgrade that to its highest tier. But it costs all the money we have. No, we will need to wait. This has still got 3 turns until it passes. And any threats up here? No. We already got peace with them, didn't we? The Bleakholds, that started it, and now Hagrafe has joined them. Interesting that the Hex Fall is not held by anyone, which means it's held by Skaven, as is the Red Desert. So there's a Skaven issue over there. That's fine. No, I know it can be upgraded, but I don't want to upgrade it. So thank you. We'll lose money if we upgrade that. And we do want Ilfrun's army. We've got the grounding in place to use Ilfrun's army as an actual force. I'm kind of tempted to actually move Ilfrun out now because it's looking like it's going to go well with... oh, do you want peace? Yes! And they're going to pay me for it. Yes! Nice. Let's form an alliance against the Pestilence clan. Oh, who are you with? You're allied with the Eater, and I want the Eater on side. Yes, I'll definitely take that. Welcome, Dwarves of the South. Right, yeah, let's move Ilfra now. I don't think Lothlorien's going to be attacked. Erin Lasgallen's much more likely to be attacked. So let's get him out now. Your time in Lothlorien has come to an end, old bean. So if you would do me a favour and head down here. Perfect. And then we...
Present.
Does it take a turn, or can he just not move them? You didn't go, and now I've got to wait 7 turns. What on earth? Normally they go instantly. Oh, is this where we learn that you can't use the deep roots because the army's in the town or something? I don't know.
Listen.
They are getting battered. Oh, I really needed that army to move. Why didn't it? Why didn't it move? It didn't pop up to say we can't move or anything, did it? Right, I think I'll keep them over there until that has upgraded. It needs... What's that? 7 more turns? 7 or 8 more turns, and then that can do its ritual, which is pretty good. So, yeah, so we don't need to worry about down there now, unless Moors come underneath us. So it's all here. Why did Ilfra not take the... Oh, hello, Teclis. Who are you? You're trading with them. You're at war with Festa, the Awakened, and Pestilence. Well, the Awakened we're all going to have to be at war with. They want me to pay them for that defensive... I don't really want a defensive alliance with you because you're in one island. You're going to be destroyed. I don't want to get in your wars. Nagaron, Cult of Pleasure, Hagrafe Clan Moors. And there's Pestilence. Oh, bugger. Right. This is it, lads. Oh... If only Ilfrun could have moved. All of the signs suggested he could move, and then he just didn't, and it took 7 turns. I don't understand. That's annoying. That's annoying is what it is. It's annoying. Right, here's Lord Skrolk, who I believe is their lord, is he not? So he's going to be of some strength. Ara, of course, is untested in battle. We are outnumbered, but they don't have very many. 2 rattling guns, 3 warp fire throwers, storm vermin halberds. It's not an amazing army. But granted, our army is battered and bruised, been smacked around. We want to utilise range for as long as humanly possible. We've got some units that can start outside. Oh, we've got a lot of units that can start outside. So please do. Oh, Jesus, that's hardly any archers. We need to use woods to our advantage this time, absolutely. So line up all of our archers in the forest there, so at least they get a bit of a bonus. That's probably too thin. Get a bit further back. Alright, and then you guys are our best defensive units, so you can form a line in front of them like so, and then we've got you guys as aggressive flankers. You can come across from over there with the dead stag people behind you. Oh, we've got 2 of those as well. They can both start out here. Yeah, long-term harassment, definitely worthwhile. We've got Zaltios. Oh, can you start out there? Yes, you can. Yep, start with those as well. And Ara, come up into the trees where we'll use your spells to our advantage. Hopefully. Alright, and that leaves you 4, who can come on the right-hand side, and the big tree fellow, who can go with the trees. Alright, and that's our whole army brought over here. We're going to pull the enemy army back. There's this nice cliff here. We could have moved to there, actually. But that will funnel the enemy, and we will do our best to ensure that it does funnel the enemy. I'd really like the Glade Riders to curl around and charge into the rattling guns. I just want to take the rattling guns out, because they really have a capacity to do a shed load of damage to us. Although there's a rattling gun team there. Start deployment, start battle, instant target, please. Nice, 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 nice. They're probably gearing up to shoot back, so pull away. Cavalry, we really are depleted. Absolutely battered. But that's not bad, that's not bad. Alright, we do have almost number parity. So if we can get most of our archers off before the enemy really meets us, I think we've got a real golden chance here. We've got a golden ticket. We've got a golden chance to make our way. What about Itios? Is that your name? Zaltothius, sorry. That is a very Greek-sounding name. Well, let's just run you back. I don't know how well you do as a ranged moving unit. Oh, can you move? Oh, they used up one of their call in the random Skaven thing. Oh, those rattling guns are a prime. Charge them down. We might as well just group all of you together. Just keep running back. Just keep running back. We just don't have many archers, that's all. The rattling guns have hidden in the forest, but they'll come out any second now. Although they might shoot us, actually. Go over there so that we're not directly in their range. Yeah, there's the guns. Aha, there they are. No, go wide. Force their hand. There we are, and then charge in. They don't know who to focus on then. Keep bringing them back. Keep bringing them back. That rattling gun team has been caught off on their own. Look at them trying to scurry away. Attacked in the rear. They don't like that. But we only have... Oh, we've got 30 and they've got 30. Oh, they're down to 22. They're about to run away and they've not pulled anyone back to spot. Oh, yes, they have. All right, bugger away. Bugger off. Bugger off. Get out, boys. Get out. Go on. Come on. Just walk through them. They're only ratmen. All right, the main rat army is being brought back. They're doing exactly what we wanted them to do. Our army will spring forth from the trees as though the trees themselves had awoken in vengeance. That was really well done, chaps. And you've pulled a Storm Vermin unit out of the main army as well. That's fantastic. Right, we've got to keep our eye on those. And I'm not very good at keeping my eye on things, so probably going to go badly. Right, Deepwood units. I want you to curl over here, in truth. And you guys can now come forward from the trees. We've done a reasonable amount of damage. Did they actually start with 1,300? Because if they did, that's fantastic. Oh, bugger, the rattlings are back. Yeah, look, they actually do really well if you let them actually shoot at you. Go on, ignore them, ignore them, ignore them, ignore them. In you go, boys. Team 4, charge into those. You fellows as warp fire throwers. Just smack down into them. Archers engage. Treemen, hold in the forest, hold in the forest, hold in the forest. But Team 6, you can come out of the trees now. I think we might be able to turn this because we do still have a fair amount of archers. Oh, those Lost Sylvan Knights are going to get probably killed off. And I'm not paying attention to the cavalry. Oh, fantastic. They've got those rattling guns running. No, there's only 6 of them now. Just come back into the normal fight now. Ara. Hit them. Did we lose the lost stag knights? Yeah, the bright green thing's gone. That's not a problem. Oh, bugger. Oh, they're wasting the warp fire on the stag fellow. Ah, and there's the rattling guns. Full attack on the rattling. Treeman, come down out of the trees. Large tree-ish man, come down out of the trees. We've got warp fire throwers here who we can charge into. If we can catch those throwers, we've got those. I think we've got this. I think we've got this. The only problem is going to be Skrulk, but I don't know where he's gone. Is he in amongst all of that? Oh, yes, he is. And he's getting decimated. Get in there and hit Skrulk. Yeah, we've got this. This is a win. Yeah. The warp fire throwers, of course, are fighting on. But our cavalry has caught them, which stops them, which then lets Team 6 get involved. Team 6 is not very good for attacking. They're a defensive unit all round. But the Storm Vermin that were running away are coming back. And there's one of the main units that's left. Those Storm Vermin with swords and shields. Did the Glade Riders get out? Come on, guys. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Right, that is pretty much their army dead. Let's merge them together. And it's ours. Yes. I want him dead. I want him dead. Get the cavalry to come back. They can get him. They can get him. They'll be able to charge into him if the archers can't get him. I don't care about anything else. I want Lord Skrulk killed. Yes, down he goes. Yes. Do not test me, Skaven. You will find that we have teeth even when you feel you have taken them from us. Very well done, everyone. I mean, we did have number parity, and Skavens just really, really, really need to outnumber their enemies. And the fact that well over half our army was made up of archers was not going to work in their favour at all. But I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that a lot. We did well to get one of the rattling guns completely out of the game. The other one just wandered into range of our archers, so they went down. And then we did lose the stag knights, of course, but they might have been. It seems like one might have survived, so they've not been killed. We'll see. We shall see. Ilfrin will be able to come down in only 6 more turns. But I wonder if it's because we had someone in the trees. But no, you don't spawn into the tree, do you? So I just don't know. I don't know why he couldn't come down.
Fate has no more need of
We would like to replenish, definitely. Because everyone's dying off at the minute. To the bloody plague. Ara takes her place, standing in higher than Thulas ever achieved. Ah, hello, Talsoon. Orion himself. They gladly, yeah, walk through my realm, no problems. That's not an issue. We get to confederate with them if we do a number of things. Ah, the Chaos Invasion has come. Are we really that? It's only 95 turns in. Ara defeated Lord Skrulk, so she's now immune to swamp attrition, and she gives -5 public order in enemy lands. The tendrils of chaos writhe and reach out from the accursed wastes, tainting the land and sowing dissent. Their corrupt forces wax ever stronger, and now their agents are abroad, spreading the foul corruption of their malign gods. On their heels come bands of marauding warriors, led by the most zealous of the Chaos Lords, eager to wreak destruction in the name of the ruinous powers, and all the while ever more warriors flock to some focal point in the Chaos Wastes, a nexus of power which transcends their petty rivalries and impels them to join with the numberless horde. Doom approaches, and it is only in strength that any hope may be found. Ah, she got armor and weapon strength. That's not all that useful, really. A power stone. Increased power strength. Oh, that one's good. Make sure she's got that. And we're almost making money. So, let's upgrade the tree. Bish, bash, bosh. Are we almost making money because our army's dead? Almost certainly. And well done to you, Ara. Fantastic work there. Fantastic work. Keep making the archers better. Have you lost anything? Ah, we did lose those those knights. That's not a problem. We could get Wardens of Kithril, Wildwood Rangers. They look like they have a shield instead of two-handed sword. We could go get the Zoets again, but they cost 2,000. I'm too concerned about that at the moment. Oh, that's probably a reason why we're making so much money. Because their upkeep was 500 and they've just been killed.
Wood Elves Spellweaver.
We could build something else as well. Way Watchers, 3,000. 250. That one just gives us more money. Yeah, let's go with that. Get some more money involved.
Growth and life.
Alright, and now we're only but one turn away. Fantastic news. So it's all coming up trumps there, really. Nothing's worrying over here. So it's just, why did Ilfrin not move is definitely being my question. We'll worry about that later. Alright, Nagarond, are you coming around yet? No, still not yet. But it's definitely rising. Alright, we can end the turn again. As soon as that plague passes and our army heals, we're going to hit Clan Pestilence with all we've got. And with us forming allegiances and alliances in the south, it's not just us that's taking on Pestilence. The dwarves come down from their mountains. And oh, Dirthy, welcome, welcome, welcome. You want military access as well, I assume? Yeah. Draika, you want a military alliance? Oh dear, no, no, you're way too far away for me to be worried about a military. Jog on, love. Nagarond and Haggrave have just confederated, which means Nagarond is now bordering us in the southeast as well. That's annoying. Follower gained. And the plague finally passes. Everyone starts healing. Our money goes back up and all is well in the south. What we want to just make sure that she's got the Power Stone. Yes, she has. You can take some armor as well. Twilight Helm, 6% physical resistance, immune to psychology. Fine Dragon Cuirass, wound recovery, melee defense, armor. I think that's probably good. Oh, that gives melee defense for all units in your own army. Yeah, we're going to take the Twilight Helm. Tormentor Sword. Minus 24 melee attack and cannot move. Oh, so you can pin someone in place. Oh, that's handy. That's very handy. It's that or the Fencer's Blade, and that's minor. So yeah, pin people in place. The Talisman, magic resistance, ambush chance, research rate. Oh, that's not bad. Casualty replenishment in foreign territory. Winds of power up. Dreaming ring. Restores health. Magic resistance, ward save, magic resistance. Right, so it's between the top two. I think we'll go with the replenishment because she's going to be leading an army. And then in your enchanted item, planetary replenishment again. Crown of command makes your units unbreakable. Offer yourself or an ally. Yeah, we're going to go Fine Dragon Pendant. And then public order in the province you're in. Reinforcement range and range +8. Let's get that one. All of these are free. You might as well take them all, I suppose. Brilliant. Well done, Nara. You're really coming together. And she's healing. Do we take the special Zoet unit or do we want to... No, let's take a third one of them and have a strike force. Alright, let's talk to these folks. Why do you dislike me? Treaties with the Itza, you don't like the Itza. You have an aversion to me, but that's cancelled out by the tolerance. So it's because I'm talking to the Heshwatl, I'm a great power, and I like the Itza and you don't. And these are all the reasons why. No way! You have no allies, though. You are only at war with people. I'm hoping that Nagaron taking in... They don't like that I've got treaties with the Lizards folk. But war with Nagaron is now the single greatest reason they dislike me. And if I can stop the war, they will start to love me. Oh, I've got absolutely no money. Oh, come on, Nagaron. Just get on side, chaps. Oh, they've gained a point. Perfect. Yep, now we're going to go down the line and make you stronger. Well done. So do watch out, because Mount Arachnos is now held by our actual enemy. But that's fine. We should be up at 83 now. Yes, so we're really closing in. That ritual is going to be the next thing that happens. So we'll bring them down when it gets closer. What has happened around us, though? We haven't taken in stock. Itza did fall. But the Itza themselves haven't. They still hold lands out in the east. But we really do need to hit Pestilence, and we need to hit them soon. But we've got 5 more turns until we can move Ilfrin out, annoyingly. But no one seems to be coming for us in Lothlorien. So if we can get Ilfrin actually out and into battle to use his army... Because we're paying for them to sit there and do nothing at the moment, and it doesn't seem like we're going to be attacked in Lothlorien, so let's try and get him out and get him doing something. But we may never know. If you know why his army did not move into Erun Lasgadan, please let me know. Is it because there was an army too nearby and you can't do it when there's an army right next to you? What do we think the reason is? I think I'm going to keep going down this line for you to try and get you up to the quartermaster. He's only got a minor army, a much more aggressive one than our others, but an army is an army.
Mage of the
And you are now but one turn away from everyone being ready, and a turn for them being trained. Perfect, so we can strike out in a turn. Now, Schlampec is their most northerly holding. It's bordered there, as you can see, by the annoying, the Awakened, who we are also at war with. But they're at war with everyone around them as well. So taking Schlampec will open us up to attacks from the undead, and we might have to deal with them. But that one or Itza are probably our best bets. But I think I'd rather take Itza first, but Schlampec's not protected. So, and Erin Lascallon has a big enough garrison without us. But it is losing health at the moment, so we need to deal with that. I'm tempted to leave. She's ready to go in a turn, and Ilfrun will be able to come down in 3 after that. They're moving their armies around. You never know how many troops they've got. That's the problem with the Skaven, isn't it? And we don't have an agent. We could do with training an agent and trying to get some sight range. Oh, don't we have Zaltothias? Or is he he's the garrison commander?
Do we have to talk to
I
them,
think.
Naestra?
It is but a moment.
Hello, Laura Lawn Forest. They pay me for military access. Yeah, sure, fine, go for it. I'll take 2,000 gold coins just to let you wander in my lands when we don't live anywhere near each other. That's a no-brainer. Right, yeah, so... no, I don't want a lord. I don't want a lord. I want a hero. Varcho. He's determined. He's a Waystalker. Or we can get a Branch Wraith. What do Branch Wraiths do? Damage walls, wound and block armies. And Waystalkers assault garrison, assassinate and assault units. And they train us. They spread public order. They stimulate growth and they replenish troops. Oh, that's not too bad. And there's all the things they do. How could you be can you actually read any of that? I think the Waystalker surely makes more sense. He's strong, armor, melee attack, weapon strength, and he's determined, leadership, and immune to psychology. Fear and terror. Let's get Otrolio. Very Italian sounding names, aren't they? Varcio e Trolio. Sì, andiamo. Join us. Welcome, sir. I would very much like you to get good down here and do this stuff. So, give you that, give you that.
The forest disapproves. It will be
And I can't move you at the moment, we'll move you in due
Wood
course.
Elves
Oh, we can get the third tier of the garrison. And it reduces the upkeep for all the armies here. Oh, that's partly why we started making money as well, isn't it? Because we reduced everyone's upkeep. Now, she can't move very far at all. How do you move so poorly? If we do that, she can move way further. Do we go ballsy and jump out near Schlampec? Yeah, what the hell?
Mage of the Faithful.
Nice. And we'll try and get him down there. Oh, because 697 to just go and find the Skaven. That's a bit of a joke, isn't it? Is everyone in the garrison healed up? Ah, almost. They're a turn away, so that's fine. And Othiodi. Oh, I could have just brought Othiodi down out of this army. But that's alright. He'll probably die in due course. Keep making yourself better, Othiodi. Maybe I couldn't move them because they were in the forest. I don't know. In 3 turns, we'll be able to have them out. We'll go for a little bit longer today. I'm not rushing off at the end of today's recording. I like these to be about 45 minutes to an hour. Right, before we end the turn, let's just see if we are still improving with Nagaron. Yeah, we've gone up to 16. And it's going to go up to 14 on the next one. So it is improving, even though they really hate me. The war with Nagaron's coming down, that's why. They probably... In Med 2, I'm pretty sure if you offer something and the other team, the other nation rejects it, then they then like you a little less, and it makes anything else you try and get harder. But that seems to have been taken out. Many people, of course, lament the loss of many of the options in Warhammer 2, and I can understand that. Particularly the loss of the ability to trade regions. That's so frustrating, and that is almost certainly going to be rectified in the next version. But from where the diplomacy was in Med 2, I think Warhammer 2 is a much better place. Having given that I play Med 2 almost all the time. Ah, Clan Wars did exactly what we thought they might do. And Queek has come through under the mountains to come and hit us. And I cannot get to him in time. So Caracas is going to be attacked.
Their disharmony ends.
He's got an army that will not pose any threat to us whatsoever. He's got a few Skaven slave slingers there this time. He's learning from his mistakes. But I thought they might do that. They've popped through.
Tree singer. Very well.
Right.
Waiting.
Oh, you move so slowly. Why does everyone move so slowly down here? We know that this is held by Pestilence, and by the look of the fact that all their armies are in the south, we can feel pretty confident that they don't currently have an army here. So let's just hit it. Let's see what they do. They've got an army there on the left-hand side. The Eidsa must be threatening them down at Ashlotl. They've got to be concerned about that. Oh, and I bet he takes Caracas on. Yeah, there we go. No surprises there. Decisive defeat. Oh, he actually took it. Oh, that was silly. Oh, well, we'll easily take that back. It's going to give us one minor slowing point on our journey to healing the forest down here. I came down here assuming we would be fighting nothing but the skeletal undead. And instead, of course, all we have actually fought is more Skaven. We're fighting Skaven in the forests. We're fighting Skaven in the deserts. Everywhere you bloody go in this map, there are Skaven. Upkeep down for war dancers and blade singers, or public order and leadership in all provinces. Let's take the wager. The Sword of Cain has been claimed by another. Oh, what are you? What are you? Ronnie Sharp, a Morn Gull Haunter.
Forest shaper.
Ah, there we are. They've brought an army in.
The mother goddess guides me.
Forest's vengeance.
And they have a fair few forces. But we have a fantastic ranged army. I think we can do this. Schlampec will be returned to our hands.
The trees will sing of our victory.
None of them are particularly good. Scion Surge, a Grey Seer. He's a wizard. Got 1,800 more coming, and then 300. So the 300 obviously is nothing really. No great threat. There's nothing in there really to fear. They've got a lot of melee forces, and we have a huge ranged army. In fact, 75% of our army is ranged. But they've got reinforcements coming in from that side, the main army in the front, and bizarrely, we've chosen to defend the worst spot on this map, as ever. Why choose to defend somewhere logical and defensive? Let's go and stand down the hill from all of our enemies. That makes total sense. But it doesn't matter too much because they don't really have any ranged options to hit us with. So you can go and pester them. And then you guys can all come and stand here. I think the reinforcing army is actually bigger than the main army. Obviously I can go and fight completely in the forest, but then we are fighting entirely uphill. But then I suppose we could... And the forest also gives them cover. As much as we fight better in the forest, it also hides them entirely. They're going to just pop into existence at some point. Alright, start the battle off. Target whatever you like. Oh yeah, look at that. Lots of them going. Oh wow, it's quite in our... Oh, that's because their reinforcements haven't arrived yet. Oh, they're doing a number on them though. Yeah, this is going to be a win. They are dying already really quickly. Yeah, and all their reinforcements are coming in over there. So, let's move the treemen over here. Let's send those onto that left-hand side. And Team 2 turn and entirely focus on dropping their force. Pull our bowmen over here. Cut in front of their line. Those tree people are so slow to move. If we can do a lot of damage onto these before the bulk of their reinforcements arrive, I think that's probably our best bet. Oh, they hit us with the thing. Come on, tree folk. Just plough through it. I need you to get into that line, please. Yeah, they're getting decimated. Absolutely decimated. Team 1 hit those warp-fire throwers. They're all doubting their existence. Yeah, running. Hit the storm vermin instead. More warp-fire throwers. Those ones are actually getting some shots off. Right, the reinforcements are coming. Storm vermin, sword and shield managed to make it through there. Right, move yourselves up. Alright, now is the time to change up. So archers, turn and face. Ara, come and stand in the gap. Tree folk, bridge the gap. Oh, there's a brood horror bearing down on us, and our archers aren't in position yet. She can do the Tormentor Sword, which will stop a unit. Oh, no. Oh, it's a round self. Oh, bugger, I should have read that. Whoops. Completely wasted that then. You guys move further forward. Just keep pinning the enemy. Oh, that brood horror goes down easily to the arrow fire, doesn't it? We can earth blood. Alright, let's get them round. Ideally they wanted to be the ones in the defensive line, of course, and they wanted it the other way round, but we should have kept the blade singers up on that left hand side in truth. Oh, there's some storm vermin hitting them, but just keep moving forward. Yeah, we've got so many archers. Ah, there we are. Oh, he came through and then he's dying. Do the tree. Blow their lines apart. Let's get the tree folk to move out.
Ready and able. They will die. To battle.
Target things up here and then get you to curl around as well. Alright, the tree folk can form a solid line. You're not doing anything. Let's get you involved. You're just going to get shot otherwise. Team 2, move way further forward. Yeah, this is going to be a win. This is going to be a win. Deep with scouts, how did it go up there? Nice, they've sorted as well, so they can now take the high ground. They still outnumber us, but we've still got plenty of arrows left. Improved power recharge rates and reserves, don't really need that this time around. And that one only locks down people around A, yeah, to remember that. They've got a lot of ranged units in this backup force, actually. Don't normally see that from Skaven. Oh, and here comes Caracas with his 300 people. Oh no, it's just one gutter runner and him. Oh, you can come back and hit them then. Otherwise you're just going to die there. You might as well move out. Ah, they're breaking, they're breaking, they're breaking. It's going, it's over. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Yeah, fight on a bit longer. Take some more shots if you can. Why not? Can't hurt, can it? And there we are. Schlampec falls. We can take up garrison there and actually regain the troops we just lost. And now Othiodi, is that his name? No, that was the other one. It's Orloidi or something, isn't it? The waste dogger we just trained. We can move him out and get some sight range down on the southern side. If they hit Chakwa, I'd take that. I'd like Pestilence to go and hit Chakwa, because then the Huntmaster's expedition, whilst not being allied to me, is still fighting my wars for me. And I'll take that all day long. Ah, Krakronid. Oh, it's Typhus Rat. We fought against him before. We haven't fought against the others, though. And, of course, Caracas was the Clan Moors army ages ago. The other side of the world. They're not the same person. So that went rather well. 248 kills. Deepwood Rangers. 202, 223. Close up there with the Glade Guard with Hagbane tips.
You must obey.
Do we replenish for 20%? Or do we kill them? Oh, no, we replenish. And they've been revealed.
Too foolhardy.
Decisive victory. Occupy the heathland. Stand inside it. Oh, it is Caracas. He was a side general they had. And then she'll retrain in one turn. She can get a steed now. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, let's make her move farther. That was definitely... Oh, she's got a second one. Oh, well done. Well done, well done, well done. Do any of these improve post-battle replenishment? Ah, their perenniality. No, too far away, too far away. Right, we've got a shed load of archers, but this army's also got tree folk, so Ancient Bark is probably our best bet. Ancient Bark or that one. For those two are the other two for this army at the moment. But then you don't want to build that around the entire army, do you? 10% base missile damage constantly around herself. Yes, please.
The mother goddess
Let's repair that. And we could produce iron, or we can get the world route pathway, which we much prefer. And what was your name, sorry? Otrolio, of course. I knew it was Italian sounding. Otrolio. We can get the Way Watcher's Perch. Unlock hero capacity. I don't think it actually changes anything, does it? Provides garrison 2 deep with scouts, 1 deep with shield, and it just allows us to train Way Watchers. The other one provides a garrison, and it just provides a better garrison. We can also get Zoats. And at the top is the Treeman, actually. So do we go with that one? Or I mean, we're probably going to build them both in time, aren't we? So, in fact, we can build them both right now, so let's just do that. Improves the garrison, at least. And Schlampec is ours. He made it out, though, annoyingly, Science Surge, but all of the others died. And that returns one of the surrounding heathlands to our control. Now we just need a Schlottel and Itza. Although I'm really hoping the Itza will take a Schlottel. Aren't you on our side yet? Yeah. They're firm allies of ours. Nice. Nicely done. And then we just have Clan Moors' attack on Caracas. What about the droid attack on the Wookiees? Oh, you've got such a pitiful force. 4 turns until their supplies start wearing out. We can attack immediately. 10 turns till surrender. We've got at least 3 turns until our forest can do its thing, because it's now only gaining 2 a turn. So I think we might as well just siege them out. Let's get a ram and a couple of towers this time.
It will be a glorious battle.
See what they actually look like. Ah, and in 1 turn, Ilfrin can come down to... That's only... Oh, it's only gaining 1. Oh, right, yeah, so we really need that on side. And then, yeah, in a single turn, Ilfrin can come down to Orange and Last Gallon. So let's just get to that point, get him moved.
We grant you an audience.
Hello, Techless.
So don't waste our time.
What are you after? Defensive Alliance? You like Eotane? I'm on board with Eotane. You're with Clan Pesters. I'm not sure I want that. Sworn to protect each other's words declared among them. It's usually friendly terms of faction. So if someone attacks them, I'm forced to join that fight. But what if it's the Eats? We can't confederate with them, of course. And all the time that we do things that they like, Nagarond will hate us, and I really need Nagarond on side. So for now, I'm going to say no. You like me an awful lot, Lawmasters, and you're never going to attack me, so... Oh, the Beastmen have been destroyed. Caracas was... no, that's me besieging that. Why would it tell me that? Oh, the War fails. The Orcs prove their strength is waning. You don't want another military alliance, do you? No, I don't want a defensive alliance with you. You're miles away from me. Stop talking to me, Dryka. Focus on your own forest. Right. We'll get Ilfrin down, and that will be today's episode. While Calicat meows behind me. Yes. Oh, construction down in income. That's nice. She's a good little governor now. I am one with the forest, and the forest is with me.
Protector of the forest.
They're sending an army to Last Gallon, but it'll be a cold day in hell before they take that, I can assure you. Now, to be honest, I want Itza to take a Schlottel and Itza, because we don't really want to be here. As soon as this forest is healed, I'm out. I don't want to fight pestilence forever and a day. And we came so close to having this damn forest healed. Right, the world route is now available. This time, I'm going to move him out. Oh, is it because you were on movement and I've left you on movement that whole time? Good job no one attacked us. Right. I've selected my force, currently in a magical region, and then click to instant transport the selected army to this magical forest via the deep routes. Yes. Did that work? Yes, this time it did. I assume it's probably because I had him in forced march that whole time. It's just disappointing that the game just didn't tell me that.
Lord of Athelloren.
We might as well give you a few more archers. Because what is an Wood Elf army without archers, I ask you? Take a couple more of those. See, now we really don't need a Trolio because we've got Othiodi. But Othiodi can stay with him and they can just be a little army together. We don't know where that Pestilence army went. But we don't need to just sit in Schlampec. Our army's ready. Let's move out and do more damage. Let's hit the buggers. I'd happily take the Eater off their hands. Take Eater off their hands. What regions do we need? Ashlotl, Chakwa, Eater, and Schlampec. So we can get 3 of the 4 easily. So it's just those 2.
I am ready.
Let's move down and support our Eater brethren in their attempts. Oh, there's Pestilence. Oh, they're going to go back and hit Schlampec, aren't they? Almost certainly.
Actions are in vain.
Should have sent him first. Should have sent him first.
The ancients won't allow it.
What's the garrison like here? Relatively small. Oh, but his army's pathetic though, isn't it? Yeah, nice. Yeah, there we are. That will do us nicely. So that is going to be where I'm going to end today's episode. So in the next one, we'll kick Clan Moors out of Caracas, and then we'll be able to do the ritual in the Entwife Wood. Once we've done the ritual there, we will jump somewhere else. Our journey will continue elsewhere in the world. I don't know where. Of course, we've still got the fights around here, but Ilfrun and Ara will now be able to lock down Las Gallant, and we'll save that for when that one's ready. So I think we're going to be jumping up to probably the Forest of Gloom, which is currently held, I expect... Yes, it is. No, we're not going to jump to the Forest of Gloom, because I'm had it up to my bloody neck with Skaven. We'll jump somewhere where we can try and get one of these nations on board. Oh dear, the undead have absolutely ruined the Empire. Holy balls, Sylvania have everything. But maybe try and go to Laurelon Forest and hit the undead. We have a particular strength against the undead, because again, they don't like arrow fire. Oh, Ariel improved. Let's keep making her better. Improve power recharge rate. Great increase power reserves. Ancient's protection. Self constant. 10 physical resistance around her. And constant. Stores hit points whenever she does a spell. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's get the conduit for now. Alright, yeah, so that's going to conclude. So thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. And until we speak again, dear friends, Nevarne den Perimad Melonin, and farewell.